Choosing a trailer. It's a difficult and long task. This video kind of covers what we did in an effort to choose the right trailer for us. And that included going to shows, doing a lot of online research, and doing a lot of comparisons.
We started with, as we went to shows, we would make lists of things that we had seen that we thought were deal breakers, that were super important, and then also the things that we thought would just be nice. And then we looked at things with those in mind. One of the things we did discover right away, though, was that you might find a plan online that looked like it would be ideal, and then when you got in it in person, not so much. So we did determine that we needed to actually get inside any RV that we were seriously considering.
Some of the things to look at was, like, we looked at several Grand Design Imagine trailers in the past, and one of the things they had was a really dark wood interior. This is, I believe, a 2020 model, and they had just changed to a new, much lighter decor inside, and it really changes the whole inside of the trailer.
It had been dark like a cave, and though we had liked their storage and we had liked their layouts before, we had crossed them off the list because we figured we just wouldn't be able to deal with the dark interior. So seeing this one lighter, that did put it back on our list for a short while. Grand Design does a great job with storage. They're making their storage, there's just a lot of it, and it's very accessible. They make a good use of the space that's in there, but they are very heavy and very expensive. With this particular model, we're not a real fan of the walk-through bath. Here I'm pointing out I didn't like the fact that there was no door on the cabinet, and I can't reach the back. It seems with a trailer you want doors on everything so things aren't falling out while you're going down the road.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the walk-through baths myself. Another detractor for this trailer was how you can see the oven in the background. It's a very small, short oven, and it's good for pizza and other small things, but if you want to cook bigger stuff in it, you need a bigger oven. And that's one of our deal breakers, is the oven size. And the other thing is, this is one of the heavier trailers we looked at over 7,000 pounds GVW. And even though our truck could technically handle the weight, we wanted to keep it smaller and lighter.
Again, lots of storage. They do make good use of that. The fireplace was something that was on our wish list. I really would love to have had a fireplace. We did end up getting one, which was really nice, but it wasn't a deal breaker.
And I'm a big fan of the televators that this trailer has. I love the idea that you can hit a switch and hide your TV and it's like it's not even there, because we don't watch TV much when we're RVing.
Nice big pantry was lovely. RV kitchens tend to be so small, and they don't have enough storage even for a basic kitchen. To have one that has pantry space is really nice. I think overall they did a great job with their kitchen area, other than the oven.
As far as kitchen space, it does have a lot of true usable counter, and the way the upper cabinet doors are designed, you have full access to all the upper storage area, which is very nice.
I don't remember what size the refrigerator was in there, but it was big enough to be separate. We didn't want a freezer inside the fridge. We wanted them to be separate, freezer and fridge. We do pretty much all of our own cooking because of food issues, and so we knew the kitchen was one of the most important things. We also knew we wanted a trailer that was completely accessible while traveling down the road, in case we wanted to stop and eat, or if we had to boondock in a Walmart parking lot or something, we wanted to be able to get to bathroom, bedroom, and kitchen.
Which this trailer does have, because it has a second doorway going into the bedroom. If it wasn't for that, you would not have full travel accessibility.
So between the weight and the price and just a few other small things, this one did get crossed off our list.
We looked at, here's another trailer that we looked at that was very, very similar to the trailer we ended up with. When we were looking at this one, another one that we were keeping an eye out for but did not find at this show was the Rockwood Microlight Mini Light 2109S. And this layout is very, very similar to the 2109S.
So we were really excited to look at it. We figured maybe it would be the same. And as far as layout was concerned, it was, and that was really nice. But we did decide that the finishes just didn't seem as nice. It seemed more cheaply made. We hadn't been in the Rockwood 2109S yet, but we had been in other Rockwoods, and they just seemed to be a little bit higher quality.
The other couple things I had as downfalls to this trailer were, again, it had a small oven, which is something we're looking for a bigger oven, and the propane tanks on the front of it were much smaller. They were the 20 pound
And
tanks.
Rockwood has the 30 pound.
And I think this one, I could be wrong, but I think this one had a single tank on the
I think
front.
it did.
But again, the layout was very, very close to the 2109 that we were looking for at this show. Storage wasn't bad. I prefer like the upper storage above the bed where the doors actually meet, so that when you open all your doors you have full access to it.
That one did not have
The gas
like-
struts.
Yes, so it was really, really hard to lift.
But it was a very light trailer. It was a very short trailer. It'd be a very easy trailer to tow. And as you can see in the bathroom, it actually has usable storage above the toilet. So many RV companies don't do that and just have a bare wall. So nice to have that extra storage.
Yeah, this had good kitchen storage as well. Looking at this one made us fairly confident that we were going to like the 2109. It just really was a good layout. But we knew we wanted to be in it to actually walk through it personally. It had the split freezer and fridge. It has a little bit of space next to the fridge, which was nice. I don't like the single cover. Those are heavy.
And this closed us out for our tour of the RV show. So, as you can see, we did a lot of research online on what kind of RV we wanted to get, and looking at all kinds of different statistics, went even as far as to create a spreadsheet of what we were looking for, which we found kind of ironic when we go to actually look at an RV. I would oftentimes know more than the salesman did when it came to gross vehicle weight, cargo capacities, gray, black, and freshwater tank capacities when we were actually looking at them. One of the biggest things we did find, though, is even though we found something online that we thought really worked for us, we found it in person, walked through it, and found that it's not quite what we expected. So we really came to the conclusion before we bought, even though if we found something online we liked, we would have to go in person to check it out.
And that's where the list came in very handy, because we were able to take that list with us then and make notes as we went through something to say, oh, we liked this better about this one. Oh, we really don't like that one at all, just cross it off the list. It was very helpful, I think.
Yes, I agree. And then through all that research, we kind of settled on the Rockwood Mini Light 2109S. and we really like the layout, the weights, the capacities, everything of that trailer.
So we had a really hard time finding it.
Yes.
To look at it in person.
And then we finally found one at RV Outpost in Coburg, Oregon, and went to go see it. And both of us
We loved it.
really liked it.
Yeah, we walked through it and we decided, yes, this is it. We finally, after 2 years of research and looking, we finally made a decision. We know which one we want. And as soon as we decided that, the salesman told us that Rockwood was actually coming out with another model the next year. And it was like, nope, we're good. This is what we want. He said, well, it's pretty much the same layout. It's just stretched about 1.5 feet. So it has a pantry and it has a fireplace and a couple other items that we were kind of going, huh. I mean, we love the 2109S, but we would just wish we could change this one little thing. And it was like they read our minds. So we decided we'd wait and see. And we did get to compare them side by side at RV Outpost. And it made it really hard because we really did like both. And finally settled on the 2205.
And here it is. This is the Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S. This is the trailer we've decided to go with. It's nice and lightweight, nice floor plan, plenty of floor space, and decent amount of storage. Let's take a tour. So the numbers on here, dry weight, yeah, it's in kilos. Hang on. Everything's stupid kilos. Here are the numbers on the trailer. You see here that it's rated to 6,690 pounds max payload. Up front you got a nice big pass-through all the way across. Nice and open. Got a single slide out. Here's all of your connections. Shower, power outlet, all your water and antenna connections. Come on, stop that. Around back you have your ladder, your spare tire. This trailer comes equipped with the step above solid steps. And here we are inside. This model has a couch. It normally comes with a dinette there. We've ordered it with theater seating, heat and massage. Next to the seating is a nice pantry. Decent amount of storage.
Now on the other side of the seating is the full-size queen bed. Heated mattress. Underneath the mattress, or underneath the bed, is 3 drawers. And then on top of that, you do have storage underneath the bed. On each side of the bed are wardrobes. Yeah, that's fine. You moved it. And nightstands. In the kitchen area, first the entertainment. You got a TV, stereo, electric fireplace.
Yay for fireplace.
And some storage. And then the kitchen has a fold-up section for counter. 3 drawers underneath that.
Nice, good size drawers.
Good size oven.
Actually big enough to be usable.
2 nice big drawers next to that.
Big.
And then above, you got the microwave and 2 upper cabinets.
Big open area. An 8 cubic foot fridge.
8 cubic foot fridge and an extra pantry on the side that we're thinking about using. It's got a curtain rod in there. Get a little closer so you can see it. There's a curtain rod in there. And we intend on taking those shelves out and using that as a coat closet since we have the pantry off to the side.
Spot for shoes down below.
Yes, there is a small spot for shoes down below.
Or pet dishes if you have it.
And then the bathroom. So you got the necessities and a decent linen closet behind it. It's a few inches deep. It'll hold a bit. Then you've got the radius shower and then a small vanity area. Not much counter space, that's for sure.
I like that
And
they have a little shelf above it though.
the cabinet down below is just access to plumbing and other services. But they did put a small shelf up above the sink for added storage, which is nice. And you've got the full medicine cabinet.
And I'd like to send out a big shout out to RV Outpost in Coburg, Oregon. Management was extremely friendly, very, very helpful. They helped us save money by us being willing to drive back to Indiana to pick up our trailer after we ordered it. And they made the process so easy and just so helpful through the whole thing. And we got exactly what we wanted and saved money in the process. If you want a good place to do business, I suggest RV Outpost, Coburg, Oregon.